Everyone's coming running because they're all excited about seeing what Daddy's and Mama's doing now. Hey guys! Those ducks are not near as fast as the geese. Hey folks, Lester here. So, we have a little bit of a problem, and I don't really know how to address this, but I want you to notice all of this patch of dirt that's right here on the front side of our little feed barn and little animal shelter. And I want to talk to you about why that patch of dirt is growing. I know, right? It's alive. No, it really is. It's growing. And we can only attribute that growth to all of the Jamie's feathered friends. So, what a lot of folks don't realize is that this indention right over here in the ground over there, that right there is where all of the contents of my home are buried. Yeah, so after Hurricane Harvey, I'll see if I can put a picture up. After Hurricane Harvey, you know, the house was flooded. And so all of the contents of the house, we had to bring them outside, and we put them here in the yard. And at that point, FEMA sent around trucks. Now, if they were able to access your driveway, they would actually come pick up all of your debris, put it into these big containers, and haul it off. But if you had a circumstance where they could not access your driveway or your yard for some reason, and that was this case of ours because we had the road closure over here and other things, they just sent a tractor out and they dug a really big hole. I might find pictures of that also. And they took anything that was biodegradable and they buried it. And so there for a very long time, there was a big patch of dirt here. And so it, you know, with most things around here, it finally grew up with grass and it looks nice and pretty now. Until now. And so it's funny because I'm slowly beginning to see the dirt patch come back. But in this case, it's not because of anything that's man-made. It's because of the fact that Jamie feeds these ducks and geese and turkeys here in the little front of the barn, you know, close to where our chicken coop was at. And now after they finish eating, they just hang around. And so this is gonna sound kind of gross, but where they pee and stuff, it's killing the grass. They're eating the grass, and any chance of having a nice, really pretty lawn here in the front is not going to happen as long as these guys are here. So, just like most men, I take a lot of pride in, you know, the way I groom the lawn, and I can't control a whole lot of the brown spots now because it's just been so darn dry, and that's how it is in the summer months here in Texas. But for the most part, the reason that you know, this is still sort of the face of our property. As folks pull in, you know, on the driveway here, they come across the flag and our little you know, a little rock garden here. They see the real pretty front porch, and as they, you know, they park their vehicles, the first thing that they see as far as animals go are all the animals lined up there along the white pretty fence. But it's not going to stay pretty for long as if that turns into a big old patch of dirt. Seriously, a big old patch of dirt. And that's what it's slowly turning into. Jamie and I don't really know the best way to do this. I told her, I suggested that we take all of the fur babies and leave them in this back and middle pasture. We take all the feathered babies and the pigs and put them up in the front. We tried it for a while, and I think it was working out great. I mean, I think it was working out real good. But Jamie, I think, missed her babies because it's cute when they all come running. It is. It really is cute when they all come running. I'll even put a video of that. We call and they come running, and it's precious. But I just don't want to see all of this turn into a big old patch of dirt. And that's what slowly is. No, I think can't even say slowly. That's what's happening pretty quickly here ever since these guys have been hanging out. Now, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, Lester, you complain about one thing and then the other. It's true. They were sleeping here for the longest time. And what did Lester do? Complain because they were staining my concrete. And so I finally got Jamie to agree to put them inside the yard. Now I'm complaining because they're eating up all my grass. They're eating up all my grass. And so if you, I'd be curious to see what you guys think about this. But I would a whole lot rather them eat the grass up by the front pond, you know, where it's not near as visible to folks or to us, than for them to come by and eat up the grass right here in this part of the yard. I may be rambling on about nothing, but I bet that any of you folks out there who are married to men who are also into their, you know, landscaping, you know how much it bothers them to see a patch of dry ground. And so Lester's no different. Even living on a farm, you still want to keep green things green, and you know. So all right, not a whole lot to end this one on. Hopefully I can get, there we go, that's good enough. Get Cornholder to holler something at us and we're all good. I do love you, babies.